Welcome to your year level website where all your science learning for the year can be found. As you can see, the very top button for you to click on is Themes. Don't worry too much about these units down below because they are all included in the themes that your class is going to choose. Let's quickly click on the Themes button. As you can see, there are 4 themes for your class to choose from for the year. Each of them includes all of the topics, but they're just put into slightly different themes of learning. Let's click on Theme 1 and see what it has in store for us. As you can see, the theme in Term 1 includes 4 different units of learning. There's a paragraph that links it to the theme, and there are 2 readings on the right hand side that your class could do and discuss about how the themes link to the units. We've tried to choose themes that link to you as an individual, New Zealand, culture, or even GI as a community. In Terms 2, 3 and 4, different units would be included into different themes, and you would do 1 a term, but basically follow the same format of read the paragraph, talk about the readings, and link it to the learning. Then you would go through the different units of learning. In Term 4 you could learn about climate change, which includes 3 units. There are 2 readings for you to do. Let's have a look at what the fuels unit looks like. Most units follow a very similar format, with 3 specific learning outcomes listed at the top. The first few lines of text are always about the first specific learning outcome, and then there's a video, an image, or a GIF for you to discuss together as a class. Underneath that is where you'll find a work, so click here to make a copy and put it in your drive. This isn't always a presentation, sometimes it's a drawing or a doc, but it follows the same format. There's always a place where the Solo taxonomy tells you exactly what you have to learn for this specific learning outcome. Solo is really cool because it shows you that it's okay to start not knowing much and that you can build your understanding over time. As you click through the presentation, you'll be taken to different activities. For example, and this one is asking you to do research for unistructural Solo level to find different worded definitions of fossil fuels and then create your own. The next activity is multistructural, and it will also ask for evidence of your learning. It will just be a different activity focused on different things and possibly a little bit more complex. This particular one is asking you to use Quizlet to learn some really key definitions about fossil fuels. If you're ever not quite sure what's expected of you, you can always go back to the learning document and ask your teacher, of course. You'll always be asked to provide some kind of evidence for your learning. It might be a screenshot, or a paragraph, photograph, or a link to a video that you make. Some of the activities that we've included really focus on your reading and writing skills because we really want to focus on your literacy in science. This particular multi-structural and relational Solo activity is asking you to analyze information in a text about fossil fuels. Make sure to screenshot your answers back into your doc. If we go back to the website and scroll down, you'll see that it's almost exactly the same. There's a paragraph, a video, and a link for you to click to make a copy of your work. This one is a drawing, but it still has the same Solo structure. You start knowing not much and slowly build and show evidence of your learning. Sometimes it will ask you to type straight on it, other times it will ask you to click here and make a copy. Here we are in a practical experiment, which you've also made a copy of. We've tried to include practicals for you to complete in groups and with the supervision of your teacher, and we think this will really help you with your science knowledge and being able to write reports in senior science. Make sure you link any work that you do back to your main learning document, wherever it says insert your link here. Find the place you want to create a link, double-click or highlight it, click on the keychain and insert the link to the work that you've just completed. Your teacher wants to keep track of your learning and give you feedback, so make sure you copy the link for your learning document. Make sure to take a look at the title, then go to the place where your class spreadsheet is found. Find your name and the right tab for the unit that you're doing. Type something like "mark this please" and turn it into a link to your work for your teacher to follow. You don't have to turn it a different color, but I think that it's pretty. Can you see the yellow boxes that say SLO? That means there's a practical for you to complete, and if there's one coming up, you should let your teacher know. A few of the units are just a little bit different, so let's look at one, the atmosphere. This unit is all about working in small groups to improve your reading and understanding of text. The text in the middle is the most basic and contains scientific facts. There's also a video for you to watch independently or discuss that adds some more information. There are further complementary texts as well as very clearly stated key terms that we really want you to understand and know the meaning of. We've also included a challenge text, which is why Trump is in there, because sometimes there are different points of view or different strengths of evidence out there. Here's a place for you to share a link to a text you found interesting. Throughout this unit, your teacher will have lots of different activities to help you comprehend texts and groups. In the bottom right, it tells you what we want you to create and share on your blogs, and the success criteria, which is solo again, of what we want you to learn. We really want you to enjoy your time in junior science, but more than that, we want you to be confident and feel that you can achieve by the time that you reach year 11 and year 12 senior sciences.